This is James with WSTrades.com. I want to provide an update here on ticker CGC or Canopy Growth Corporation. So I saw this thing was trending on YouTube, so I pulled up the daily time frame here, and I do not like what I see. You can see this thing trading up around $5 at the beginning of the chart, and then it had a fat sell-off and has really been bleeding out and struggling lately. And then I look at all the earnings reports on the chart. Those are all trash too. I mean, lost $4 a share here, 35 cents a share, 40 cents a share, and then last quarter was pretty crappy again, losing 97 cents a share. And you can see they do have earnings coming up here. It looks like they may have been delayed or something. As you can see, these are fairly spaced out well, and then this one, we got a big gap in between these earnings, but TD is showing they should have earnings reported on the 9th after regular trading hours. We'll kind of see they better have some really damn good news. Because I'm not like what I'm seeing on the chart, and I'm not liking what I'm seeing from the earnings reports here. And I was looking through the news stories, and they were talking about the NASDAQ wanting to suspend or kick them off. So it says, they haven't been able to hold that $1 share price or $1 per share price for 30 consecutive business days. So they are out of compliance with that minimum bid price requirement with NASDAQ. And it says Canopy's strategy to address the non-compliance issue. Canopy Growth has outlined a strategic approach, and it's funny. They make this sound, or they spin this in a positive way, but really the shareholders are getting screwed over here. It says the company intends to seek approval from shareholders for a share consolidation plan during its upcoming annual meeting on September 25th. The proposal suggests a consolidation ratio ranging from 1 post-consolidation common share for every 5 to 15 pre-consolidation common shares. If approved, the company's board will have until September 25th to execute the consolidation. Moreover, Canopy Growth may consider implementing a reverse stock split to gain the compliance here. And then it's also talking about here, in addition to the compliance efforts, Canopy Growth recently entered into various agreements, including privately negotiated redemption agreements with certain holders of its unsecured senior notes. These agreements are expected to reduce the company's total debt by approximately $437 million over the next 6 months and decrease annual interest costs by approximately $20 to $30 million. So definitely seeing here that they are considering the reverse stock split. Felt bad for the bag holders here that were buying around $4 or $5 here because they were just getting screwed over big time. Because it's never good. It always screws over the shareholder when they do these reverse splits. So when you see these kinds of things happening with the company, just hemorrhaging money here, the stock price is bleeding out, they want to do a reverse split just to stay on NASDAQ. These are all definitely red flags for me. Definitely do not like what I'm seeing here with this company. I think this is a good short candidate. Now, technically, it does look like they kind of hit a bottom here. So you can see a little bit of a bounce here around the 38-cent mark. And then it bled just below that here before kind of bouncing off of that level and starting to tick up here. We had the good rip here. So technically, we did have a pretty good bottom here. But if these kind of earnings reports and this kind of crap keeps happening, I'm not seeing this level. I don't think this is going to hold right here. So we'll kind of see what happens here. If they get the reverse split, if they're able to stay on NASDAQ. But what happens a lot of times is, especially with the chart like we're seeing right here, where it's pretty much just nothing but bleeding out for several months, what we'll see is they do the reverse split, which kind of jacks up the price, of course, because you're consolidating all those shares. But then as soon as that happens, if the financials continue to be crap, the short sellers are going to stomp it out again. So that's why it's really bad. When you see a company struggling this badly financially, it's really bad when they do these reverse splits because it kind of jacks the price up. You see a little bit of a pump and dump, and then the short sellers just crush it because fundamentally there's really nothing good behind the business. Financially, they're not hacking it. So that's why they're in this situation in the first place, where NASDAQ wants to kick them to the OTC or the pink sheet. So that's my opinion here on CGC. So we'll kind of see here if they even hold this date of August 9th, if earnings really come out here, because you can see there was a big delay here. But if they are able to release earnings, we'll kind of see. Hopefully it's better than everything we're seeing right here, the past 4 quarters on the chart. Because if it's not a significant improvement, I'm going to remain bearish on this stock. So I'll continue to keep you updated on ticker CGC or Canopy Growth Corporation. Please like this video. Please also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Appreciate you for taking the time to watch this. Talk to you soon.